Hi. Hurry up, damn it. Dude, chill. I'm waiting for the ads. I'm getting stuff out. Excuse me. Ugh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, June. Hello, not a gamer. Hello, Poop Pete's. Poopy Paints. Hello, not a gamer. Hello, Moose Douche. Hello, Sebastian Miniatures. Hello, 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 hello. Happy birthday to your sister. Happy birthday, happy birthday. 13 months. Holy moly. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Holy crap. How we doing tonight? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't done any hobbying all week. And I'll tell you why. Hightail. Hightail has been plague on my existence. Hi, how's it going? How's it going? I cannot get enough hightail. So it's because of hightail I haven't done any hobbying. Hi, Stinky. Hello, Stinky. Not that stinky. How's it going, y'all? How's your week? How's your week been? Yep, 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 yep. Oops, had me muted. Don't worry, I wasn't saying anything important or interesting. Um, how we doing? Is this camera centered? Yes, thank you for shouting out our friend June. Let's see. Let me look and got another sickness. Ugh, that sucks, dude. Can we can can nature universe, can we give June a fucking break, please? Hope you feel better, friend. You need the hightail servers back? Real. If the hightail servers were online, I would not be streaming. Yeah, I got hightail brain rot and I got it bad. 10 streams. Holy crap. I can't believe I've been streaming for 10 streams. I'm consistent, huh? How we doing? You're subbed a year. That's impressive. I owe you chicken dinner or something. You streamed a lot? I don't know about a lot. So I've been kind of on and off with the idea of like, should I build like a little shadow box for this guy? And I think I'm gonna, so I can be a lazy fuck and not try hard the back of the model. But I don't know. I still have a lot of work to do on this model, right? But I would like to cheat and make my life a little bit less miserable. Vegan chicken dinner. Ew. She saw, but you got the camera yesterday. Your roommate thought Soggy was his buddies fucking with him again. Oh. Yeah, I didn't I didn't want to put your government name on the package. Felt wrong, felt weird. For a lot longer, yeah, a lot longer. So I guess we can do the vegan chicken since it's been a lot longer. So yeah, I'm gonna be building up like a cork base here, just to give it some elevation. And I know you're probably thinking like, why don't you just use a taller piece of cork or foam board or whatever? I'm like, well, this is all I really have that's a bit thicker. It's not a lot. I have a piece of XPS foam downstairs, but it's for the garage and like the garage door. I don't really want to replace that. Mm. So I think we're just gonna make do with what we have. There was a road near you growing up called Chicken Dinner Road. My hungry ass would live on that road. Especially if it's like a Korean barbecue chicken. Ooh, baby. Korean barbecue. Korean fried chicken, not Korean barbecue chicken. I grew up in bumfuck nowhere, Idaho. There's no Korean barbecue. I bet you there's still not a Korean barbecue. I remember one year, we were visiting my family in Mexico, and they were all like super stoked. They're like, "Oh my god, you guys, we got a KFC. We finally got a KFC down here. You guys want to go to KFC?" I'm like, "Not really. Get KFC at home." They're like, but you Americans love KFC. Who told them that? Who said that? Am I stupid? Maybe. We only have one Korean barbecue place? Look, I didn't mean Korean barbecue. I just meant Korean fried chicken. That's what I meant. I was just telling this story the other day. It's not Korean barbecue, but it is a barbecue. About how me and some Mexican friends got denied service at a Mongolian barbecue. Wait, really? Yeah. Yeah, really. This must have been in what, like 2013, 2014? Crazy, right? Because you're Mexican? Not just me and three other friends. Two other friends. Wait, tell a story where you went to Korean barbecue and got tteokbokki and you got sick because it was so spicy. That's the story. At one time I had. I don't think it was because it was so spicy. I think it's because I ate way too much. Chat, do I do this? Do I go with this? This build this in the box? Because look, this is what I. This wasn't acid reflux. It was like I ate like 15 pounds of food. Cook. See, that's the thing. I don't know because like the reason why I'm cutting everything out like this because I'm gonna glue these all together. Nice box, thanks. I'm gonna glue these all together. No, you did not. I'm gonna glue these all together and I'm gonna work on it out here because I was gonna paint like a backdrop too and like slip it in and then put everything in front of the backdrop. Make sense? The box makes it no longer a 360 viewable piece. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if you missed it, but I said I wanted to do the box so I can cheat and half-ass the back of the model. Like I'm not gonna not paint the back of the model, like because like I'm gonna break this model off and put it back on a normal base. Give him an ass. He's got one, dude. Look at this dumpy. It's a Hank Hill butt if I've ever seen one. But yeah, like I'm eventually gonna break this model off out of here and put it on a gaming base because I do want to play this game. So this is really temporary. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. Like it might be like a lot of work. Backtrack feels fancy, so it makes up for a lazy back. You like the box? You say do it. All right. So I then I am gonna go through with this and then just kind of glue these all together and work on it outside of the box. Um, More work than just painting the back. Um, Kind of. It's yes, it's more work, but it's different. You know what I mean? Is there anything in the rules about shadow boxes? If not, then go for it. No, I don't think there is anything in the rules about shadow boxes. Um, but I'm thinking about it, I'm like this is a lot more work than if I just painted the back of the model like to a high degree. But at least like this way I can pose it and like I can really like light up the scene how I want it lit up and you know what I mean? And like it's not gonna be like a lazy backdrop. Like I was gonna paint like an abbey. I gotta reread the lore book for this game, and I wanted to build a scene based on that. So like this, I'm literally just doing this to build height, and then maybe I can come in and Dremel in some channels for like some water and stuff. Again, I really have to read the lore again, but then like I wanted to also like build like a little staircase. You know what I mean? That's why I have all these sprues over here. Because I was gonna clip some of these big plastic bits out, and if I see any interesting pieces on the sprues, I would use them. All right, I'm gonna just go for it. I'm thinking about it way too much. Oh my god, you guys! I got my CPAP yesterday. Tell a story with your box. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Cause like, it's supposed to be in universe. Hey yo, it's supposed to be like in universe, right? So it's like I could read up on the lore for this game, and then kind of try to paint a scene with these guys, with this guy. I don't know, dude. I got my CPAP yesterday, y'all. That shit was crazy to sleep with. I slept for 5 hours, according to the app my machine comes with. For 5 hours. And you're thinking, hey, that's not a lot of hours. You'd be right. Um, it's maybe like an hour or two more than I normally get, but here's the catch. Today, I think I got like, let me see. I got 13,000, almost 14,000 steps. How's your sleep? I slept fine. And I say fine because it was really weird. It was really weird trying to sleep with it. It felt weird. Um I laid down like at 10 o'clock, but I didn't fall asleep until like midnight just because of how weird it felt. And that's all fine and dandy, right? Whatever. Um Wait, real quick. I was kind of stuffed up last night. Hey yo. And I was I was mouth breathing for a bit while I was trying to get used to having the machine on. And so I was mouth breathing, trying to get through my stuffy nose and adjusting to the machine. And I was exhaling. I was like, it's so weird. Just it's so weird. It's such a weird feeling. And when I was exhaling, I felt like I couldn't stop exhaling. Like I felt like I was gonna turn inside out because like the machine was just forcing air in, and I'm like I couldn't stop exhaling. It was such a weird feeling. It's how you felt when you started sleeping with a mouth guard? You need a mouth guard to sleep? Damn. Soggy be grinding in her sleep. I do. My teeth are in shit shape from grinding. That sucks, dude. I was going through that, I'll be real, when COVID first started. And it was just like the stress, just the everything of it all. The the waves at everything. And it was just getting to me, and I was for sure like clenching and grinding my teeth because I'd wake up and my fucking mouth would hurt so bad. It's awful. Yeah, dude, it sucks. Thankfully, I kind of adjusted and I don't really do it anymore. So I didn't have to really do anything about it. Make my own microplastics. If it ever comes out that like notebook paper has some plastics in it, then I'm in trouble because I be eating notebook paper. Like I got what's that disease called? Where you eat weird shit, POTS or Pica or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I used to eat like notebook paper. And the splitting migraines in the morning if you don't wear it, kill me. Ugh, dude, it sucks. Definitely not POTS. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Pekka.
Pica. Pica.
Oh, pica.
Pica.
I don't think I have that. I think I was just a fucking weird kid. But someone has said that to me. They're like, maybe you have pica. Pregnancy thing? No, it's not. Who's pregnant? Cravings? Oh, but no. Hold on. Let me go back to this fucking CPAP. I just be fucking yapping, y'all. um, I only got 5 hours of sleep, which doesn't sound like a lot, but here's what I did with my day. I was up at 5, went to work. I got 13,000 steps in today. When I came home from work, I finished taking the rest of the garbage out from this room from the renovation. I took out some furniture to the curb. What else did I do? I cleaned up the entryway we had where we had all the garbage. I swept. I cleaned my car. I hung up all the jackets that I had stashed in my car trunk. I washed the clothes in my all the t-shirts and like clothes that I accumulated in my car. What else? I took Bruno on a walk. You want to help me clean up our house next? My house is not clean, girl. I took Bruno on a nice long walk. We walked like a mile and a half. Not that long, but when he's stopping to smell the roses and take a leak, it kind of adds up. Want to help me move a couch Saturday? Oh. Thanks for asking, though. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Come here, Papa. Look at this dog. Look up. Oh, Bruno. He left. He saw you said my boy, and he left. I'll compensate with beer, pizza, and fin pets. I'm allergic to cats. 1, 2. I don't drink, and 3. I'm down for some pizza. High key. Can we do a call tomorrow and figure out trains and dates and shit? Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. Um, not to put you on blast, but Gabagoo over here. Over here. Shit, Serena's here. I gotta go get my pinky ring. Oh, Seb, not to put you on blast or anything, or whatever. I don't know what to call it, but I'm I, the transit situation is kind of super flexible. Um, so like literally you could pick a date and be like, "Hey, I'm showing up at this time." And I'll be like, "Okay, I'll be there." Unless it's like noon, in which case I'll be like, "Hey, you got to wait 2.5 hours for me to get out of work." But I think the train to Aurora runs like once an hour. Take the Dream Train. I'm stealing Serena's swag here. I'm building up a thing. Wait, Serena, how did you build your staircase? Who put Bruno in the corner? Is he in the corner? Yeah, he is. He's in the corner. Nosy as Bruno. You built it with just cork and milliput? I had to look at this again. Because that's a lot of cork. I'm not gonna lie. I guess it's not that much cork. Damn, low key, you kind of cook, dude. Like now that I'm like paying attention to like all the little details and shit, like low key gas. Yeah, Serena builds different. That's big though. That's too big. Serena might be a size queen, but I'm not. Look at him. Nosy ass. What are you looking at? Freak. Hmm. You know what they say about big plinths? I don't know what they say. What do they say about them? Big plinths, big hogs. I think I've heard that one. That's not a saying where I'm from. So I'm like, is that too small though? I don't think so. I don't think it's too small. I mean, you guys also riding a horse. Like the scale isn't super off for what you got going on. But yeah, Seb, whenever you do pull in to Union Station in Chicago, you won't even have to leave the building. I mean, I guess you could leave and like walk like a couple blocks and go see the Sears Tower. I know it's called something else, but I'm never calling it whatever they're trying to change the name to. But you can walk like 2 blocks and see the Sears Tower, and you can look up and get a little dizzy because it sways. Um, if you got time to kill, you can walk an hour just literally down the street and go look at the Big Bean. You could walk north from Central Station or Union Station, and you could go check out the Trump Tower. If you're into that. No thanks. Are you scared of heights or something? Hey yo, you're gonna go flick the bean? Just if you do go anywhere touristy, like if you go on the fucking what's it called? Can you come? Ask him, not me. And if you do go anywhere touristy, um, just be wary if you see any monks selling bracelets or giving you free bracelet. Yeah, like pretty much like within a mile is the Art Institute and the Bean and the big fancy park of the train station. But otherwise, you can just stay in the Union Station and pay $13 for a fucking McDonald's burger because I don't know why it's so expensive in there. See, that's not enough elevation gain, right? These steps. I highly recommend the Shed Aquarium. That's a bit farther. That's like 3 miles, like a 3 mile walk. Oh, any other Chicago people? I just learned yesterday that the Brookfield Zoo is free this month. I also conveniently got a letter from them today saying, "Hey, you should sign up for an annual membership." No. What is that? Denethor? Denethor! What's up, Denethor, dude? So good to see you, my friend. Wait, smart detection. Oh, allowed by Sebastian. Okay, cool. After a 13-hour train ride, you're not going adventuring? I don't know about you, but after a 13-hour train ride, I would want to stretch my legs. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, friend. I'm doing quite all right. I'm working on Golden Demon. Travelers, I'm also in Chicago and I'd be happy to do pickups, provide rides, hangouts, or whatever. Just let me know. Piss on the world. Oh my God. This is I'm building a little diorama for this guy. I don't know if you've seen him yet, Denethor, but this is what I'm working on for a Golden Demon. I'm sure he looks familiar to you. The purple's so good. Thank you. So I didn't want to paint today, I'll be honest. I just that's why we're building building this monstrosity. I haven't painted all week. Yeah, I gotta get back into it. I was lazy this week. I'm playing too much Hightail. Bonko, how's your gem cuttings going? So good, you want to steam it in a gyoza skin and slurp that Nerganlini sluices. Oh my god, Bonko. Gotta let work kick your ass and you need floor time in the shower. Hey, I feel that. Go take care of yourself, Queen. Go eepy, Bonko. You gotta show us your uncut gems later. Dr. Scrumptious, thank you for the follow, buddy. Yeah, go gaba some goo, Serena. Yeah, what's going on, Dr. Scrumptious? Wait, I never made my original point about the stupid CPAP machine. I just had a super busy day. I was super active all day, and I feel good. You know what? Like I feel rested. I feel like I got like energy. Crazy. Like sleep does this? Like this is normal for sleep? That's crazy, y'all. But yeah, I was at the clinic yesterday and getting my CPAP all set up. It's been scrumptious and sketching lore slash writing a subchapter for space sharks you call Legio Melville. That's Italian as fuck. You're afraid you missed a CPAP update because your grandma called? Look, tell grandma I'm listening to this stranger's CPAP story. She'll understand. Um, but yeah. She was like looking at my chart and she's like, buddy, you have 30 plus, like, I think she called them sleep events. She said you have like 30 sleep events an hour, and your blood oxygen, your O2, your whatever. She said it dipped below 70, and she's like, I'm surprised you haven't had a stroke. And I'm like, lady, I was I have a stroke every night before bed. What do you mean? I'm just kidding. Melville is the name for an ancient Leviathan who ate sharks. All right. I've seen space sharks. Look, I'm not super familiar with 40K. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I'm not super familiar with 40K, but I have seen space sharks. Sorry to hear. That is what it is, man. Nothing to be sorry about. I'm chilling. I'm kicking. I got the CPAP. Tonight's gonna be my second night with it. And non-Americans, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. The lady was telling me, she's like, "Oh, by the way, your CPAP has a built-in like modem, so it's always connected to our cell phone towers, and you have to you have to use this device 4 hours a night minimum." And I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, and we'll know if you're not using this device 4 hours a minimum, 4 hours a night minimum. And if you don't meet your hour requirements, your insurance won't cover the cost of your machine. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't America rule? I think this is a bit better. He's living the dream. I'm the living dream. On why you stay up late with your friends. Literally, she literally said like you don't have to be sleeping. Like she said you don't have to be sleeping. You just have to be using it. And don't think just like you turn it on and that's it because there's so many sensors in this machine. Like we'll know if it's just running. This chapter are support for the space sharks and it's filled with only members of the sharks who are old and broken. I was just gonna say that. You said old and broken, and I was like, wait, so are they like entombed in dreadnoughts and shit? That's sick. Wait, that's so sick, actually. What BS is that? I know. Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, it's ridiculous, yes, but like at the same time, like I don't really think it applies to me because like I very clearly need this and like I was searching for this device. Like Cook Crafter rating in. Thanks for bringing your friends over. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? My name is Dream Fortress Minis. I paint minis, but not tonight. Tonight we're building a base. We're building a base that's gonna go in this box. But Cook Crafter, thanks for bringing your friends over. How are you doing today? Friends, if you're not following Cook Crafter, let's give him a follow. Oh my God, Fiveagen. Yo, you brought Fiveagen over here. This guy's a bully, man. The chapter master is entombed in a Leviathan pattern dreadnought with a power claw that had its claws replaced with sharpened whalebone. Do you have like pictures? I'm pretty link friendly, so please, if you have pictures, I would love to see any like concept art you have for this. Purple base or riot. Make sure to never catch sleep apnea. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Just always being tired and shit. But I'm on the mend. I'm on the mend, and now another company is getting more data on me. They're gonna be like, "Wow, this guy sucks at sleeping." Cook and Hook. Just don't die. You're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, I think that looks pretty okay. Phillips knows how bad I am at sleeping. Mine's not Phillips. Mine is Sense Air or something like that. Let me check. Let me check my app. Yeah, AirSense, the AirSense 11. You do not have pics, however, you're sketching a lot and writing lore and aesthetics is between space sharks and space wolves with a tad Cthulhu, Cthulhu themes in it. Yes, it's pronounced Cthulhu. That racist fuck said it in an interview once. Yeah, 5agen. Dude, I got my results back for my sleep apnea test, and they said I had 30. That's a ResMed product. It sure is. It sure is a ResMed product. It's what my insurance would pay for. Um, I got my results back, and they said I had 30 sleep events. Honestly, hate U.S. medical regulations. I can't customize jack shit on the alarms on my CGM, and it bums the crap. Alarm fatigue is real. No. What? Jesus. 108? Holy Moses. You had a dream of this chapter 2 months ago and I've not been able to get it out of my head. It's still so vivid. Dude, okay. I I I know I said I'm not into 40K, but you seem like you're so into this idea. Like I get it. I totally get it. Like I get where you're coming from. I just recently repainted a big portion of my Night Hunt army because of a stupid idea we came up with on stream. And like I spent all of January painting Ghost because I'm like, whoa, this is such a cool concept. It's gonna look so cool on the table. Basically, we painted this on stream and we kind of just were in a flow state. And I'm like, this looks so cool. We put the grass on the model and texture. He looks like he's like a little swamp boy. Yeah, yeah. So I basically my Night Hunt. I had 2,000 points of Night Hunt, and they were all painted. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna repaint them and make them all match that color scheme. I don't have any lore or anything behind them. I'm just like, oh my god, wouldn't it be cool? These ghosts are like coming out of the ground and fucking shit up. And here we are. We did it. Where are they? They're super put away. I'm not gonna go grab them. I got pictures of them though. Look at these guys. Oh, and then this is the tournament I played. I paid them for, and I totally got demolished in this tournament. But yeah, so fun, so cool. I love to have someone working on it with me, but I'd have no idea how to do anything. I've never made minifigs, and you've only started learning how to draw because of that dream, the dream of that chapter. That's so cool. That's like I think you might be able to just kind of my hair looks so stupid today, you guys. It's really bugging me. Um, I think you might be able to kind of like improve or work your progress along just by browsing like my mini factory and those are awesome. Thank you. I worked really hard on them. Just browsing my mini factory for like shark stuff and like if you have access to a printer, maybe like printing out bits and kind of modifying existing models to look like that. Even like just painting over on your iPad or whatever you're using um to to come up with your art and stuff. Just kind of like paint over pictures from Games Workshop. You could do a 3D kit bash before printing too. Yeah, exactly. Um, let's get some of this dried decks heavyweight speckling. I'm gonna put these on. Put this on our base here. Let's see. Love me some Gristle. Oh my god. Yeah, Dr. Scrumptious, that is such a cool idea. I'm planning to have someone design the minifigs after you make the book filled with concepts of this. Atlan Forge Shark Guys. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, but Dr. Scrumptious is going for like a like big shark. Like big shark. Um there's this guy, he has his, like a custom chapter of Space Marines. Um forget his name. I think his name is like Thunderwolfen on Instagram. And he's got these Space Marine chapter called the like the Haunters, the Haunt something. I'm pretty sure it's like it's something weird, like the Haunter, or Haunted. It's a pretty sweet chapter, and his are all kit bashed. I don't know if you'd be interested in taking a look at his work, but I think he's finished with that project. I don't think he's working on that project anymore. Favorite chapter, Legion of the Damned. I don't know who those are. I feel like they're yellow, right? Gotta get to bed. I've had your CPAP on for a little bit, and you're slipping away. Hey, good night, CPAP buddy. You have a good night. Wait, did Cook Crafter ever tell us what he was working on today, or did he just raid and run? Oh my god, you gotta drop. You need the dog out before. I get it. I get it. I don't know where my dog is, but he's got to go out before I go to bed too. I totally get it. Sorry, my bad. You're good. You're good. I know how he goes. All right. Look, this stuff is. It looks really tasty. Tell your dog I said hi. No, I will not. He does not talk to strangers. You're doing Warcrow, finishing up a mage, and putting basing stuff down, and then you were working on a diorama backdrop. Hell yeah! Is this for Adepticon? You always want to eat that stuff? I think you can have a little bit as a treat. For a birthday present for a friend. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I know you gotta go let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? I know you gotta let the dogs out, but the dog out. But if you have pictures, I'd love to see it. But if you don't, you have a wonderful night and get some rest. Uh, I hope your dog doesn't get skunked, as my old dogs were very prone to getting skunked. But thank you for bringing your friends over. You have a wonderful night. We'll be here. We'll be here for a little bit. Here's a sketch of the backdrop. Ooh, do you mind if I share? Do you mind if we share? Put it on the big screen? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check if you said it's cool. Yeah, go for it. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Let's share with the class here. Hello. Okay. There we go. Yo, look at this. That's gonna look so good. Oh, I'm so excited. That's a cool model. Where's that model from? And correct me, did you say you were gonna paint the backdrop? Oh no, ads, really? Yeah, it looks great. Someone asked him if he's gonna be painting that, or if it's just gonna be, or he's gonna be building it. Look, I know ads are happening. I'm gonna step away for a little bit. This is Legion of the Damnatorum. Sick. Okay, wait. Quit distracting me. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. I know ads are running. Don't watch ads. Go stretch. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. No ads aren't back. Our ads aren't over. So we're here. Are we back? When are we back? 20 seconds. I'll wait. Shit. Are we back? You're back? You didn't even get an ad? You didn't get 30 minutes of ads? All right, let's switch screens over. Let's take back a look. Let's take a look at this diorama again. Oh, wrong screen. Say hi, chat. Okay, so that's the diorama. It's gonna be so cool when it's done. I want some pulls for myself. The record shop by my house is called Kiss the Sky. It's not by my house. It's by where I work, but it's called Kiss the Sky. And I just bought some records. The model is super cute. It's a great name for a record shop. Yeah, it is. It's like in a dingy basement. Um, but did you say you were gonna paint the backdrop or you were gonna like craft it? Because either way, it's going to look so good. I cannot wait to see it. Is Bruno back? That little bastard. And now you're building it. Oh, that's going to look so cool. Hell yeah. I can't wait to see that. And then let's take a look at this guy here. That's so sick. I feel like you could do this though. Bruno, he's behind me. I feel like you could do this. Oh my god, it's sculpted. Oh, sheesh. I thought it was like printed. Hell yeah, that's sick. There's so much going on. I would be terrified to paint that. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Cook. You can go to bed now. Class is dismissed. Thank you for sharing with the class. Go let the puppy out before he pees on the carpet. I made a whole chapter of them with a lot of green stuff. Yeah. Good night. Have a good night. Thank you for bringing your friends over again. That's so much work. But hey, if you're passionate about it, then I'm sure it doesn't feel like it. Like I'm sure it's an easier pill to swallow. Part of me just wants to like put a glove on and just go to town because this sticky tag isn't sticking. I don't know why I was putting some on the back. I don't really need it on the back. Oh my god, that's our first playlist done. Let's put on. Let's put on. Yeah, let's put this one on. All right. So this I don't care if it's too like smooth. I don't mind if it's like super choppy like this. I'm gonna end up sanding a lot of it anyways. And I really just want it to look I just want this on here to make it look like it's not a million pieces of corkboard glued together. And I really like this hole here. Little cutout. I feel like you put like a little stream running through here or something. I don't know. It's filled with every chapter member for every chapter has died seeking to serve more. It's a lot of there's a lot of creative people out there. That's freaking sick. It's not it's not Warhammer related, but there's this YouTuber I watch, Gamey Builds. He's got a pretty cool um like world he's building, story he's writing, and like the dioramas he builds for his stories are so sick. Yeah, I buy my Pepto Bismol by the pint. It's a new Ben and Jerry's flavor. Pepto Bismol. Pasty pink snack. Now I want ice cream. Oi, mate, stop hogging the Pepto and let me have a chug. I feel like this is just cheaper than mixing up some milliput or green stuff for what I'm trying to do here. Because I think this tub is like, what, like $7? Plus, it dries white when it's dry. I want some cherry Garcia. You guys, I'm not really a big ice cream person. I'm not gonna lie. Green stuff is so expensive. Yeah, literally. I don't know where you're from, Dr. Scrumptious, but it's like, what's in the window? Nothing. Just nosy ass. Yeah, green stuff around here is like, I want to say it's like $30. Like 20 to $30. You're in Cali? I can't imagine it being much cheaper in Cali. I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm in Chicago, and then it's not cheap, the green stuff. You think you're getting sick and you're mad about it? You've been working too hard. That's why. You're not from America, but you're in Cali. Honestly, Cali's kind of a it might be expensive, but it's really nice. You guys got so many beautiful national parks over there. And if there's one thing about the United States that kind of rules, it's the national park system. California knows how to party. $5 for a bottle of water? Yeah, no, no thanks. No joke. I got a bottle this size in here. I got another bottle this size downstairs. I got another bottle this size in my car, in my book bag. We just have an inline water filter, and we swap that out, what, a couple times a year? Yeah, green stuff is so expensive. I honestly, I actively avoid using green stuff. It's so expensive, and I'm just not good at it. You know who's actually really good at green stuff? He was in chat earlier. Denethor, the Gruen Denethor. He's a beast. He's a demon with the green stuff. Yeah, dude. Denethor is definitely someone to try to pick his brain about green stuff. He's so good with the green stuff. I don't know how he does it. Speak of the chaos gods, spread that raw materials. Got hit by three. Oh my god, you're gonna have to find something else to sculpt with Denethor. You get yours from Somasta. Hmm. Wait, if you're gonna make them with green stuff, why don't you just why don't you just try it yourself? You know, like I mean, I'm all for hiring artists, like for sure, hire an artist. If you want the help, hell yeah, go for it. But if you're making with green stuff, just fuck around and find out. All right. I think once this pink stuff tries, luckily you stockpiled before I voted a vengeful man, child man into office. Hold on. I didn't vote for him. Don't say you guys like and lump me in there. All right. This is like the forbidden graham cracker sandwich. Just teasing me. Yeah, I know, I know. I absolutely did not vote for that. Look, this may or may not be true, but I met Poopy Pants and she was wearing a MAGA hat. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you want me to stop spreading lies about you on the internet, you're gonna have to pay me $5 a month. Make America gay again for sure. You already paid me $7.99 a month. Wait, $7.99? That does not sound right. Is that the cost of a sub? Wait, are you sub through the app? Because it's more expensive through the app. Not that I want to encourage people to sub. Don't take it that way. I'm just saying, like, I think, yeah, yeah, it's cheaper if you do it on the browser, dog. Look, cancel that sub. Use that $5. Go buy yourself a $5 foot long if they still have that thing, that deal. Because you're always on the app. Yeah, but the app tells you like, hey, it's cheaper to do this on your browser. I totally get it though, because like then I gotta sign in on the browser, and then I gotta do the authentication app. Ooh, fuck me. Look, dude, just let the fucking Russian spies have my Twitch data. I don't give a fuck. Right. So I think once this pink stuff dries, thanks for subbing, Pook. I did say thank you. I said thank you. I appreciate you. I'll stop spreading lies about you. Shit. I think I just broke that. Um, where was I going with that? Dude, I don't know. Oh, you're welcome. Oh my god, what happened to my tip? I swear, this never happens, you guys. It's just cold. Okay? It's cold and the window's open. That's why Bruno keeps going by the window. Alright. Now, I don't want to try to fit this, but I think we're okay here. Um, Remove that. It's normal size, and anything's above average. There's that. I'm gonna go through some of these sprues here while that dries a little bit. I might not. It might. It's definitely not gonna dry that tonight. But I want to see what sprues I have. I can kind of lay around some stuff. My sculpting tools are bigger than yours. Oh yeah, look at that. For like that's the warm up, and here's the. I think this flag could be cool, right? Like we could clip the flag off the rat. Sculpting tool Drew told you not to worry about. You need 8 of these strung together? Look. Look, hold on. Oh, it's not sequential, but you could do this. Why do you need 8? Or you could like lump them like this. 6 of them. Oh, here's the other 2. Here you go, 8 of them. Now we'll just super glue these. You gotta bring your dumbbells. Yeah. All right. Wait. Let me clip this stupid flag out. Where did it go? Here it is. Why do you need 8? Miss Miss Deep Dish Butthole over here. My huge arms? My arms aren't huge. Can't tell in the sweater. Yeah, this flag has like a weird has the Skaven symbol on top. I don't think I'm gonna use it. Sleeping build. All right. I know these nips are broken, but I don't really want to look for my other ones. Oh shoot. This is kind of like merged onto the rat itself here. You think it's not obvious that he's buff as hell? I'm not. Dude, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I have been protein maxing these past this past week, and it's thrown off my hunger schedule so so terribly. I don't know how to explain it. I'm like I like eat I I haven't really eaten since lunch at work today. I made these like buffalo chicken protein hot pocket things. Ah! Bruno, where'd it go? Max on your protein? Oh my god. I don't know what I'd be able to do with this, but maybe might be cool. Put it like over here, maybe. Oh shit. What am I bashing? Uh, a base. I'm just kind of I'm just trying to put together like something that looks interesting. I have my mini granola here. My protein, so I'm gonna eat just eat me. I would not taste good. Tell you what. See, a bunch of the stuff I have is like it's not the right scale. Like this is cool. This is cool, but does not fit with the vibe. Also cool. Might fit the vibe. No, doesn't fit the vibe. Oh shit, sorry. Does not fit the vibe. Don't put you and Sebastian in a room. The puns. Hey, you can put Sebastian and you in the room. Look what I got for y'all. Let's see here. Ooh, some skulls. Ooh, this would look cool. Oh, I have like the box of skulls. The bag would be perfect for Moonstone. I think so too. Look at this. It might work. Maybe. Because the game takes place in like an abbey, right? So I'm like, I don't know what I would put in here. Oh, this candle for sure is going in there. Hell yeah, that candle's going in there. How do I set this aside? Mm, you have so many candle bits. I could just print some out. I'm just lazy. Yeah, these could work too. The skulls and little rocks and shit, that'll work. More skulls. And then I have the freaking Citadel box of skulls. These definitely won't work. This, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't think that'll work either. This might work. It's just like a random brick. Yeah, throw that in there. Put that in the maybe. Let's see here. Little rock, that'll work. I swear I have like a bag from Mungo somewhere around here. Yes, I do. Let's garbage. Let's see what Mungo has sent me. Also, you love the hair clip? Thanks. Granny curlers. I'll have to buy some first. Let's see what Mungo has sent me. Cool. Wait, this might work actually. Like a pillar. That might work. I'm gonna leave that one out. How about this? Not bad. Not for what I'm doing, but it looks cool. Um, it's two sci-fi, two sci-fi, two sci-fi. Broken pillars, yes, we'll take that. Goose with a duck. Why did I read Cock Fortress? The heart sees what it wants, man. Ooh, rocks. Yes, rocks. Let's put that over there. Cactus. Nature's corn dogs. Have y'all ever seen that video of that person that puts one of these in their mouth and it just explodes? Penguin. My favorite historic building, the Cock Fortress in England. Oh, look at these mushrooms. Now, would a sewer and a sewer grate be super out of place in like an abbey? Oh my god, like down here hanging out, like sticking out? Wait. I'm gonna leave these out, high key. I'm gonna see what like medieval medieval sewer grates look like. Oh, the ball rock. Two sci-fi, sci-fi, sci-fi. Some moral mushrooms. Rock can stay out. Two sci-fi. The fuck is this? What is this? What the fuck is that? I hate it. Oh, this could work. We'll leave that out. Crystals, cool, but not. Now these mushrooms. Hey, yo. I should call her. Yeah, I should call her. Another I should call her. The fuck is this? No clue what that is. To sci-fi. Another gross one. Rocks, skull, and like whatever. Incense? Is that what that was? Incense, but the tips broke? This is a landmine? Look, I'm not gonna lie. If this is what landmines look like, I would never fall for a landmine. I can see incense infuser if the sticks were longer. I don't know. More mushrooms. Fern. Low key, maybe a fern might work. I don't know. I'll leave that out. Mushrooms. Another horny skull. Rocks. Cactus. German S mine. You think it's a landmine? Just the body gets buried, so it's only the top above ground? Yeah, but what? Like little twigs? Yeah, the fuckers would dig these into the ground and cover it with leaves? Huh. You learn something new every day. You think he sent you the same shrooms? These I got these from Mungo at Dragonfall. So maybe. Oh, more rocks. Okay, cool. So we got a decent selection of bits and stuff. I might have set apart too many rocks here because I am eventually gonna. By the way, Netrospectra, thanks for saying hi. How's it going? We're picking out bits here. We're building a little diorama, little shadow box diorama, and we're picking out bits that we're gonna use to flesh out this diorama. But I think I just picked out too many rocks where I'm like how am I gonna sculpt the ground to make it look like these rocks I have selected? So the rocks may or may not stay. Maybe I'll keep some of them, but I do like this idea of like having this hanging out down here and having like water dripping into there like that. So it kind of sticks out of the shadow box. Painting shrooms, you sculpted, so basically working same as you. Diorama building, hell yeah. If you have pictures you would love to share, I would love to take a look at what you're doing. Um, maybe cut this in half. Oh, no Discord. We're link friendly, so if you want to just drop a link and we'll take a look at it here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited. Getting started is always the hardest part, so I'm excited we took these steps. I don't know how I'm gonna end up mounting this. Maybe like against the wall here. I could clip the tip to so it sticks against the wall back here, kind of like above the door that I'm gonna paint. I don't know. Lots of ideas, lots of creativity going on. Let's see here. I'm actually gonna throw these guys in here, and then these other ones can go in my hobby granola bag. I I'm definitely not gonna use all the bits I have set apart here. I just like having like a nice little selection. Um, so I have options, you know. But yeah, I think next week I'm gonna try to get a lot of work done this weekend. I've been lazy and slacking. I haven't been hobbying as much as I should, and Adepticon is right around the corner. So hopefully next week I'm gonna be actually painting. Um, and I think I'm gonna end up painting some resin beasts next week. So next week I'm gonna be working on these guys. Zoom out here. I'll be working on these guys. Um, I have another one somewhere back there, but I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up scrubbing this guy clean because some of the paint is just a little thick on here, and I'd like to just get a fresh start. I do believe I'm gonna do another weird backdrop on this guy. So like how I have this backdrop here. I think I'm gonna try to do that again, but with like a big block of wood because this model's really big. Like I have two of them I want to paint. But yeah, I cut this at home just out of a little what 2x2, and that's that's what I'm gonna have next week. Next week I'm gonna be working on the the sky bison, air bison, big wood. Hey yo. Um, because this guy, I want to kind of pump the brakes on this guy, and just I think I was just staring at this guy for too long, so I'm not really feeling like working on him. How big can resin beast entries be? They can be huge. They can be rather large. So I'll have to double check, but I feel like I remember seeing people walk in with like boards. Um, but I'll cut an appropriately sized plinth or base or whatever you want to call it, backdrop, wood swoopy. I should have sent these to Seb. Ooh, my Kindle. I should have sent this back to Seb. What? Oops, all mushrooms. All different kinds of mushrooms. I haven't brought my slate rocks out. I am gonna end up using these, I believe. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is using milliput to sculpt like some bricks onto the ground and stuff and make it look nice. This link has 5 pictures. You're sculpting or printing and then painting for Golden Demon diorama. Ooh. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander over here. All right, chat. Let's take a look see here. Look at that. You said you sculpted the mushrooms? Dude, that's a nice OSL. Whoa! Hold on, let's give our friend Nitro Spectre here a follow. Wait, this is fucking sick. XPS foam. I should have used XPS foam honestly instead of this mess I made here. Oh, that's so good. What do you have here that's making it look like it's one piece? If you don't mind me asking. Oh my god, Chimera! Chimera Paints Minis. Thank you for bringing your friends over. How's it going, Unk? How you doing? Not sure what you mean. No, I think you answered my question. You used clay to sculpt it. Gunshrim, thank you for coming in here with Chimera. Doing good? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm doing great. The whole shape was an XPS foam, and then the rock part was covered with the clay. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. You answered my question before I even answered. I'm doing good. We're currently looking at Nitro Spectra's Golden Demon work in progress pictures here. Look at this. This is fucking sick. Like, holy moly. Chimera, how was games? I saw you were playing games today with E. Oh man, I'm excited to take a look at all your whip pictures here. Um, yeah, we're actually getting ready to wrap up here, but this is what we were working on today. Escape Simulator 2. I haven't even played the first one, but that sounds like something I would like to play. Is it basically like an escape room type game? Hell yeah, dude! I love escape rooms. Love escape rooms. I didn't really get a lot done tonight. I built up this cork base here and like spread some putty around and talked about my CPAP. That's what I did today. I didn't not productive at all. But you know what? Getting started is the hardest part. So I'm glad I got started here. This is gonna go in a box like so. And then this guy is gonna go in here. Of course, once we clean it up and paint a backdrop and stuff, it's gonna look a lot better. But we see this at Adepticon, be like, hey, I saw this when it looked like shit. Oh. But yeah. But yeah, next week we will be working on Resin Beast. So I'm hoping to my goal is to finish the backdrop this weekend. It just like off camera and like really grind and get the backdrop done. Let me grab what I'm trying to. I'm probably gonna cut here. I'll be right back. All right. So this is probably what I'm gonna end up cutting. Because that's what I have. And it's rather large. But I feel like it might be the easiest way to go about it. And I'm hoping to have this guy mounted. I don't know. This might not even be big enough. I don't know. I have to take a look. I've got several blocks of wood I could end up using. So I'll see what I end up choosing, but that's basically my goal for this weekend is to have a backdrop painted and shaped for Resin Beast. And that's what we're gonna do next week. This week I was big lazy choosing wood herd. Exactly. But I wish this was I think I can make it work. No, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see how the other model I have is posed. Because that's also gonna decide be one of the deciding factors. But this is just a foot from an old couch. So yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got today. Wood. Wood. That's all I got today, y'all. I'm gonna go put my CPAP on and get ready to fart in the morning. You were so right, Chimera. Oh my god. Hate that. Hate that. Hate that. Thank you for the biddies. Hate that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Um I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think for tonight, y'all, we're just gonna go to bed. Hooked up to CPAP, dreaming of Snickers. I'm dreaming of not farting in the morning. That's what I'm dreaming of. Anyways, that's all I got today. You think judges would approve plinths with veins? We could ask. We could ask for sure. Better grip. If I were a judge, you're not, thankfully. But anyways, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending time with me. Time is time is all you have, and you're spending it with me, and I appreciate it. Yeah, let's just go to bed. Have a good night. Bye. Stay out of trees and trouble. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed, guys. Good night. Good night. Pancake, play some